Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we Wallace Dean, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to match.
Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Dean has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 2-1 runner goes for second. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count, runner on first, has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches, next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
Into the box, Jeremy hits, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 home. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Popped him up. Noseworthy. Waits on it. 1 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping into the box, Boof Bobo, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. Two and 0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, John Pitts. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First pitch on its way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Sammy Pitts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Brady Day, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays 4, the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Josh Clinton, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is right there, 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Aaron Middleton. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Pitts will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Pitts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. One away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Settling in now, Walter Iwasi. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Iwasi, the runner at second with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bobo, a 25-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hayward is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The batter, the right fielder, John Pitts.
Digging in, John Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Left center, base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Noseworthy.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bart Noseworthy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Noseworthy is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
1-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Noseworthy, a native of Arizona. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Count is 1-2 now. Clinton, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Batting 7. The third baseman, John.
Now at the plate, John Espinoza. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hayward at second. Noseworthy on at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 0-2 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 5-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. Pitts stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second base, Connor Pitts.
Striding in, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not packing the strike zone anymore.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Brady Day.
At the plate, Brady Day 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One ball, one strike to count. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hits at third, hits at second with one away. Ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Rick McGinnis is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Walter Uwasi, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2.
One ball.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 1-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Jeremy Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-1. Digging in, Devin O'Rourke. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Maxwell Peacock waits on deck. .30 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Maxwell Peacock. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Hopped up. Day is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
O'Rourke leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Aaron Middleton, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pitts racing back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 7-1. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Bobo. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. John Pitts is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, John Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bobo on at first, nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. to 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Reined in to second for one. The belt for the twin killing.
Next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop. Yeah. Big.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the power speed combination. Jeff Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great swing right there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Bart Noseworthy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, John Espinoza. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2, and another foul ball.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pitts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number two.
Now
digging in, Devin O'Rourke. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Swing and a miss for strike one. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, the second baseman, Maxwell.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Maxwell Peacock. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Soft liner towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 7-1. Riding in once again, Sammy Pitts. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. Skied into straightaway right. Middleton sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box,
first base,
Brady Day.
Brady Day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Line towards center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Off.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Two and 1. Popped him up. Bobo is under it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Aaron Middleton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count. 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. Softly hit to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now the first baseman.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. And there's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll peel it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1.
Ladies and
Josh
gentlemen,
Dotson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Dotson.
Jesse Pitts will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A windup and the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Middleton moves over, 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Walter Iwasi. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Middleton. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now here's the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Hits on the grass, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bart Noseworthy. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, John Espinosa.
At the plate, John Espinosa, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there. In the air to right center. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So digging in now, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
In now, Devin O'Rourke. 0-1 the count. Noseworthy on second. Bumgarner on at first with 2 down. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Boston strands a couple. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobo.
The catcher, Bobo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. John Pitts is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, John Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. O'Rourke comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Up next for the
Now
Rays,
batting,
Jeff
shortstop.
Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Espinoza is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Maxwell Peacock. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
That's
his
13.
5th strikeout in this series alone.
Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Ball 2. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Moving under it, Pitts. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Middleton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. first pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Daryl Rayner enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Daryl Rayner.
Standing in, Connor Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Brady Day, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Fouled off. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Right side, but it's well foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit to first. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Byron Lefebvre will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
44, Byron Lefebvre.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time. One away. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball then right. One and one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty. One man out. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready once again, Bart Noseworthy. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front 7-1. Ready for another chance. Jeremy hits. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jeremy hits.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Peacock is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball taken low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So striding in, Sammy Pitts. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
2 strikes.
Bobo, the runner at third, hits over at second, hits at first, 1 gone. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now. Connor Pitts hit in the air out to center field. Hayward is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded. They're on top 7-1. Striding in to start the 9th, John Espinoza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, John Espinoza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, the designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Madison Bumgarner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Devin O'Rourke, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 hit toward the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Josh Clinton wins his 3rd of the season. Wallace Dean allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.